The movie Roots has captivated the minds of many African Americans and is obviously an iconic film. The movie is supposed to be based on historical events concerning the captivity of so-called African Americans from their African roots and taken to America. And it is supposed to be based on Alex Hailey's genealogy. But was Alex Hailey affiliated with Counterintelligence? And was the movie Roots a counterintelligence operation, or at least a part of a broader counterintelligence operation? Here, I will investigate these possibilities. First, I will begin with the legal lawsuits brought forward against Alex Hailey. In 1978, novelist Harold Collender, who was also an anthropologist, sued Hailey, claiming he borrowed from Collender's work without proper attribution. The case was settled out of court. Collender accused Hailey of plagiarizing passages from his novel, which was titled The African, which was published in 1967. What's important to note is that Alex Hailey publicly acknowledged this settlement debt to Collender in 1977. But that wasn't the only legal action that Hailey faced. In 1988, novelist Margaret Walker sued Hailey, claiming he had plagiarized material from her novel Jubilee, which was published in 1966. That case was dismissed. However, in 1984, noted historians Gary Mills and Elizabeth Shown Mills challenged Hailey's research, showing that his genealogy was flawed in a number of ways. In 1993, writer Philip Nobile published in the weekly newspaper Village Voice an exhaustive investigation into Hailey's papers, deposited after Hailey's death in 1992 at the University of Tennessee. In the report, Uncovering Roots, Noble detailed how Hailey fabricated much of his family's story. So where does my counterintelligence claim stem from? My original instincts led me to believe that Alex Hailey was actually affiliated with the CIA. But after research, it was found that Alex Hailey was actually affiliated with the FBI. In 2005, the late Columbia University historian Manning Marable revealed research regarding the 1963 Saturday Evening Post article titled Black Merchants of Hate, which Hailey co-authored with journalist Alfred Balk. Marable uncovered documents showing that Balk acted as an intermediary with the FBI. The FBI, highly invested in monitoring and neutralizing the Nation of Islam under its COINTELPRO initiative, provided Balk and Hailey with specific information to put a negative spin on the article. Marable noted that while there is no direct evidence Hailey personally sat down with the FBI, this agency-influenced article became the narrative template Hailey later used to structure the autobiography of Malcolm X. Following Malcolm X's assassination in 1965, Hailey finished the autobiography alone. In recent decades, historians reviewing Hailey's private papers found that he and his publishers heavily edited the text. Hailey intentionally scrubbed several of Malcolm X's highly radical statements, anti-Semitic remarks, and chapters on political philosophy, often to ensure the book would be palatable to mainstream audiences and protect the publisher from libel lawsuits. Because the FBI was actively trying to steer black political thought away from radicalism at the time, some critics and conspiracy theorists often historically framed this aggressive editing as covert government compliance, though evidence points to commercial and legal caution by the publisher. But of course, you know that I'm not buying any of that. In 2023, biographer Jonathan E. discovered that Hailey significantly altered and fabricated quotes during his famous 1965 Playboy interview with Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Hailey published a quote where King harshly criticized Malcolm X's fiery demagoguery The unedited interview transcript showed that King never actually said those words. Hailey's manufactured quote effectively deepened the public historical division between King and Malcolm X, an outcome that perfectly aligned with the FBI's concurrent goals to fracture the civil rights movement. Though there may be no direct evidence demonstrating that Alex Hailey had direct affiliation with counterintelligence, even still, the circumstantial evidence surrounding Alex Hailey, which includes the plagiarism of roots, the fabrication of Alex Hailey's genealogy, Alex Hailey's role in sowing division between Malcolm X and Martin Luther King, along with his relationship with his co-author, who was in direct contact and communication with the FBI, still leads me to believe that Alex Hailey was definitely a counterintelligence operative. This has led to a full Suedo investigation that will be aired on my YouTube channel in days and weeks to come. So stay tuned at Lifted Veil, and this has been another Suedo investigation.